Hi, I'm Bob with Kärcher, the cleaning expert. Thanks for joining me today as we discuss Kärcher's B60 walk-behind auto scrubber. Now, the B60 walk-behind auto scrubber comes standard with a 16-gallon solution recovery tank, a 22 to a 26-inch disc unit, a 22 to a 26-inch cylindrical unit, or you can also put a 14 by 26 oscillating head on the front of this as well. Now, with all Kärcher designs, they're easy to use, easy to adjust, but also easy to maintain. Think about it like this. If we can accomplish just those three things, you typically get better cleaning results, and the life cycle of the equipment is typically extended as well. Let's go ahead and start by looking at the Easy Dial. So starting with the Easy Dial, you're going to notice we don't have any verbiage on the dial except for the word off, which most people do understand. Now, the reason why we use pictographs or icons, whichever way you want to look at it, is because we like to use universal symbols to make training easier and to also break down the language barriers that do come along with most pieces of equipment. So let's go ahead and look at all the functions on the Easy Dial. The first selector you're going to have is on off. Second one is going to get you to transport. Now, the third one is eco-efficiency. Anything that's in blue on pretty much any Kärcher piece of equipment, what it does is going to lower the vacuum output by about as much as 30%. Now, what that does in turn is actually lower the decimals, which makes it perfect for daytime cleaning or noise-sensitive areas. Next, you're going to see a normal scrub. You'll see an icon of a brush, solution, and also vacuum indicating normal scrub mode. Next, you'll have double scrub, followed by vacuum. Now, the last thing you're going to see on the Easy Dial is shine mode, or some people call it sparkle mode. Now, what it's designed to do is either run with a dry white brush or dry microfiber roller. Now, keep in mind, spinning at 1300 RPM, it's going to put a really nice shine on your floor. But don't get me wrong, it's not meant to replace your 1500 or your 2000 RPM burnisher. It's not going to give you the same result. It's not designed to. But again, spinning at 1300 RPM, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at the kick system. Kick stands for Kärcher Intelligent Key. Simply put, that means I can program this machine to accommodate any operator or any application, period. Now, to go along with the color-coded touch points, you guessed it, the yellow is going to go to the operator, while the light gray will actually go to the supervisor. Now, the other thing we've done to simplify operation is that we actually use color-coded touch points. Anything that's in yellow is something the operator needs to be trained on for daily operation. Anything that's in light gray is something the operator needs to know for either daily maintenance or serviceability. What we like to say is, at the end of the day, think light gray. Now, let's go ahead and talk about FACT. Now, FACT on this means Flexible Application Cleaning Technology. Again, simply put, what that means is we can actually have the most effective speed for the application that you're actually trying to clean. Whether it be 300, 600, or 1300 RPM respectively, and again, we can kind of change that on the fly, or we can permanently set it again with the kick application for that. Makes it very, very nice. Next thing, we have the squeegee assembly. Now, with Kärcher squeegee design, it makes it very, very simple, not only to get the most life out of your squeegee, but to get the proper performance as well. Now, with this, there's no tools to be able to take the squeegees off, to be able to flip them around, but we take the guesswork out of it and actually put wear indicators on the squeegees, so that way you can get optimum performance out of the squeegees and blades themselves. Now, when it comes to adjusting the squeegee, well, you couldn't make it any easier than that. 5 clicks and it adjusted perfectly for you, no matter which way you need to go. Now, the other thing you're going to notice down there by the squeegees, we do have a down pressure adjustment for the head. You have 4 different adjustments. It's going to take you from 87 to 112 pounds of down pressure on the front of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sound suppression now. Now, the beautiful thing about Kärcher sound suppression, it kind of ties into the eco mode. It's all about lowering the decibels on the vac motor, again, to make it perfect for daytime cleaning or in noise-sensitive areas. Now, as far as the deck options available on the B60, well, we kind of already talked about that. Now, the reason why we have so many deck options for this one machine, by the way, which takes no tools to change out, and you can pretty much do it in less than 3 minutes, well, that means you have one machine that can do a lot of different various areas for you in different applications. So if the job changes, well, the machine can change along with you. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the optional autofill and auto rinse system that are available on the B60 machine. If you have an autofill system, that's actually going to be located back here in the back for you, while the tank rinsing system will actually install underneath the recovery tank lid. Now, although it's optional, we went ahead and put it on this machine for demonstration purposes so you can see what it actually looks like. Now, when I hook up the quick release coupler and lower the lid, it will actually rinse the whole inside of the tank for me. That way I don't have to do it and I can be doing other things at the same time. But the other thing you're going to notice when you look inside this recovery tank, it does drain 100% of the water. Now, not everybody can say that, but this one definitely does. It makes it very, very nice. Now, you're probably wondering what this is in my hand. Well, this is part of the optional home base kit. Now, what this is designed to do is to be able to store all the stuff that your operator is going to need to do the cleaning task without having to go back to the closet. Saving you a ton of time, increasing productivity, and well, you're getting a little bit more clean. So whether I'm actually going to put a wet floor sign on here, maybe change the clip and put a dry mop or a microfiber mop or whatever that looks like, or actually put some more cleaning supplies inside the caddy itself, well, we got you covered. Again, it's all about productivity and letting the person do what he or she needs to be able to do. So until next time, keep it clean.